So today we're going to go over the really easy install of the Custom Auto Works grill lights, the Raptor style grill lights for the 2015 to 2017 F150. This is the XLT model. You can see I've got an XLT grill here. These I got from Stage 3 Motorsports, and I really recommend these. This is a very simple install. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. It's a great product in comparison to another product that I tried that's the same type of thing, and it was awful. The install was very complicated and way overbuilt, and this is a much better solution, a great product. I very highly recommend it. It's very easy install, so let's do that now. Now to do this install, you're only going to need two tools, a pair of pliers and a flathead screwdriver, or a trim piece removal tool. I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver. Let's go and get started. The first thing you're going to do is you've got 11 tabs you got to pull up right here. You're going to use your flathead screwdriver. Just go ahead and pry these up. Now to pry these up, it's very easy. You'll notice that they've got an indentation on one side. Stick your flathead screwdriver in there, pop up this top piece, and then pop up the bottom piece. If these two separate, that's okay. You can get them back together later, but pull them out just like that. Alright, there's my last push piece. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the upper radiator shroud, and I'm going to go set it to the side. So now that you've got your upper radiator shroud off, you've got 4 more grommet push pin things up on top that you need to pull out. For this, a pair of pliers is going to be much easier. So go ahead and take your pliers, grab the top of this push pin, and pull up, and it's going to come out. Do that for all 4. Okay. Now to get behind the grill, you're going to have to loosen these bolt things on either side. They're very kind of temperamental. As you can see, mine does not connect properly. I've lost the retaining clip, so be very careful when you're undoing these, because if you lose a piece, it's kind of a real pain in the butt to get back together. So for my sake, I don't need to loosen the other side, and I'll show you why in a minute. But for your process, all you're going to have to do is remove this little Christmas tree plastic piece, get back here with a 10mm ratchet, and then loosen that a little bit so that you can pull the grill forward a slight bit. You may have to undo it all the way. Just be very careful. There's a little retaining clip in here, and if you lose that, it's a pain in the butt. So go ahead and do that. Alright, so before we feed our lights into our grill, we want to take a piece of string. I'm using a piece of paracord because that's just what I had handy. It's a little overkill, but it'll work. So tie it off on either end. Doesn't have to be super tight or anything. Just tie it off. Smaller string would be better if you've got it. I couldn't find any, so this is what I'm using. I'll make it work. It's completely overkill. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, now that the grill is loose, like I said, my right side is a lot looser than the left side. I left my left side completely attached because I'm missing the clip on the right side, so I've got plenty of room over here. You may have to loosen both sides to get enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the grill back and feed this wiring in just to the side of this first retaining clip thing over here. Just feed that all the way down and grab your string. Don't let that fall down. And then I'm going to slide these lights in down there as well. Alright, and allow them to kind of fall. Now I've got this string, and I'm going to use that to get this thing in position where I need it to be. Alright, so what you're aiming to do is there's 2 prongs, just like this, on your little light bar, and you're going to try and get those underneath these ones of the grill. You're going to do that by pulling this grill back, and then using the string to finagle. So now I'm going to get this paracord off here. And then I'm going to secure it by putting those pins back in place. 1, 2. So if you were smart, you spent the extra few dollars on this, the pre-made little pigtail, so you don't have to splice into anything. Makes things very simple. So once you've successfully routed the wire through the front of the grill, you can grab it, send it up through the top of the grill, through one of these holes here. And you don't want to just send it to the back because these shutters close and you're going to pinch off the wire. You're not going to pinch off the wire, but I mean you're going to block that. So send it through the top here and grab your little pigtail if you bought it. If not, you're going to have to splice in on your own. Plug that in. Take your connected pigtail and harness and then undo this plug right here on the headlight. That's for the marker light. Match it up with the corresponding plug on your pigtail. And push it until it clicks. And then take the remaining plug and plug it into the headlight. Once you've plugged in your pigtail, go ahead and hide your wires away wherever you'd like so that they're out of the way. Now just reinstall the radiator shroud. Now you're all done. Now all that's left to do is button it up and admire your work.